Well, gotta save as soon as we get down there because this is a consecutive deployment.
Okay.
But yeah, they scratched our armor and did not actually do any damage. So we're basically going into this completely fresh. So this is just a base destruction, which is really easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they throw out turrets there instead of mechs, so, you know. Still going to save just because, you know.
Just in case.
Weird stuff happens. Yep.
Ready to go, Commander.
Go. Save. Because we've seen how this goes. Well, maybe not this mission specifically, but we know how these go if something goes horribly wrong.
Moving out.
How did they get another Fortress-class dropship? The HMS War Crimes is back, bitches!
You know, considering the HMS War Crimes didn't land a single hit on us.
That is very true.
Which, if you actually do play MechWarrior 5 with me, if we ever let's play that, that's a much more interesting mission type to deal with if you have artillery.
You betcha.
Because instead of just being hex-based, you know, hex turn-based, it's all real-time, you walking around, so you'll just see your entire vicinity light up red around you, and you're going, oh, I have about 10 seconds to get out of this little spot.
In MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, you could get Arrow 4 eventually, which is another form of artillery, a missile-based artillery. And, but because MechWarrior 2 is a little bit older and chunkier compared to some other battle games,
Good to go.
it was basically this direct-fire, really long-range missile that does ridiculous amount of damage to anything it hits. So my brother would always turn on the unlimited ammo cheat and then equip something with Arrow 4 and just go to town.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have... They might have added... I haven't played MechWarrior 5 in a while. They did add melee to MechWarrior 5.
If they don't have the Berserker, I want no part of it.
I don't know if they put the Berserker in or not, but they put the Hatchet Man in. And my friend who plays, he said he got in a Hatchet Man on a low tonnage mission, decided he was going to go try to melee a catapult, and the thing just blew off his head.
Which is a shame, because the head is actually... The Hatchet Man has a full head ejection system. So blowing up the head means you're gonna die. Yeah, the Hatchet Man is not amazing. There are melee mechs that are better.
I read you, Commander.
The Capellans actually get a great one eventually, or a decent one anyway. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of it, the Xiang or something like that.
Yeah, critical hit.
Because it's like a medium or heavy mech with a hatchet. The hatchet is in one arm, it has a whole bunch of energy weapons, it has triple strength Myomer, and because it's energy weapon based, that means it has the heat to use the triple strength Myomer. It's actually a well-designed melee mech, unlike most configurations of the Hatchet Man or Axeman. Ah, the Vulcan.
Yep.
Engaging multiple targets.
the Vulcan.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It was an afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
Standing by.
I feel like you deserve, like, a burger for that.
On my way.
I don't think I get burgers for blowing anything up with the Annihilator.
But you
think
blew
I
up two
deserve
things
it.
at once.
I don't think I deserve it with the Annihilator. Now see, when I blew up the other Annihilator in one round, that deserves a burger.
That was amazing. I loved that. That made me so
like I said,
happy.
if I could have T-posed to establish dominance, I would have.
In this town, my word is law.
There ain't room for two of us Annihilators in this town.
Uh,
Minimal.
again, if there were a clan-based sequel to this, I'm curious as to what would wind up being your signature mech, aside from the obvious. I know what you'd want, I just am curious as to what would be the mech that you'd, through gameplay, be like, no, this is mine.
It would just depend what's available.
Yeah.
They are trying to shoot my Annihilator down.
They're learning.
Which works for me. I mean, the Annihilator has so much armor,
Coordinates
it takes you multiple rounds to bust through it. Yeah, I've got some AC turrets over there firing away because they can see me.
You know, for a church, they're remarkably well armed.
Yeah. The whole I kick ass for the Lord type thing, I guess.
There are jokes I could make, but I feel like they'd be tasteless. Even for me.
Destroyed.
So let's see, that was the center torso, right leg, right arm, right torso. All of those blew up.
moving out.
You know, when I first outfitted the Annihilator like this, there was a worry I had, in that I didn't have enough ammo in there to last through
Enemy
full
reinforcements
missions.
detected.
I still kind of have that worry.
Like-
yeah, we're sprinting because we're not in combat.
Like, that's a thing I always worry about with ammo-based mechs. That's why I'm so enamored with flashbulbs.
But in this game, the ACs are just way too good.
They've definitely buffed them, which I'm okay with. Granted, I think the Ultra ACs may have been buffed a little too much. It's weird to me that the Ultra AC5 does more damage than a Gauss.
And reinforcements coming from that side.
Nice try.
Can we actually see? Yeah, we can see one of them. A 70-ton mech over there that just shot us with a few lasers.
Probably another grasshopper.
Very possible. I have a way.
Hi, buddy.
Yep. Potato?
Potato.
Potato!
Potato!
One less target.
And another grasshopper.
Gee, again, this is supposed to be a rare mech. What the hell? Not like Annihilator rare, but they don't exactly grow on trees. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lantern Corporation on Bryant, I swear I'm not making that up. got nuked quite a while ago. It's funny because I live off of a Bryant.
So it's not going to take much to take that sniper turret down.
Engaging multiple targets.
That was a pity shot right there.
Unfortunately, attacking two things means I can't actually aim, so it kind of spread fire.
Bring it down.
But, you know.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
But it did just about strip off all the armor on the right side of the mech.
Affirmative. Solid connection on that one.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected. Warning. Armor low.
Excuse you?
It didn't do much.
What can I do for you? Here we go. Another hit like that and you're toast.
After we blew off one entire arm, I don't know how much a heatsink is going to do for it.
Ha! Send me a real.
It'll annoy it at least.
Hey there. Target's taking a critical hit.
There goes the entire right side.
I know if my right side spontaneously disappeared, I'd also be unsteady. I feel like his mech is much better ventilated than it once was.
We're helping his cooling systems.
Exactly.
He's working on his limbo.
Oh hey, it's Captain Hermes Conrad! The writers have been known to stick Futurama references into canon. There is a minor Capellan character who is Hubert Farnsworth. He shows up in one of the source books.
You know, the thing is, for as much firepower as I have on the field,
My mech is going over.
I'm remarkably durable as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
One hit.
Ah,
How's it going? Firing jump jet.
Like, I feel like I'm probably in the squishiest mech there is of this group. And
yeah,
even
I
that
think
isn't...
you are.
Commander?
Get back up.
Back on my feet, Commander.
Still not even that really bad off. I mean, torso's a little bit scratched, but
Roger that.
I like the fact that the antenna went straight up in the air.
I was going to ask if you saw that or if I was hallucinating. Because I wasn't sure. It's like, damn, what was in the mushrooms on this pizza I just ate?
So let's... Oh, never mind. That's not an actual thing shooting back at me.
Target destroyed.
Something tells me there's another mech out there besides that one.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Firing.
Structure down. It's history.
Target destroyed.
I actually do like the fact that it has to keep counting up all the damage.
Yeah.
There's another one. A 65 and a 65. We're still in oops all Jaegermech territory.
Yes, Commander. Move into position.
Nope, Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Apparently they like the Thunderbolts in this area.
Engaging.
To be fair, for a while the Thunderbolt was the most common heavy in Hell in Space, just because they had the Earthworks facility on Tikhonov.
There went another antenna.
What are these antennae made out of?
Waiting for orders.
They're made out of slinkies.
Coordinates received.
Just gigantic springs that when anything explodes next to them, they just launch.
This church was built on a Lost Tech spring factory. The parrot was gonna come here next, but he's too busy in his timeshare.
God, that was such a trip of a mission.
That was my favorite damn mission in the game, and it shouldn't have been. It really shouldn't have been, but I loved every minute of it.
Target building destroyed.
That was kind of just an
What's up,
amazing
Doc?
mission. It really was.
Good to go. Got it.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ, folks.
Nah, we have a guy to murder first.
And a turret. There's another turret
Receiving
there.
We have to make sure all of the Chancellor's enemies are dead.
So they weren't Jaegermechs. That was a catapult and a thunderbolt.
Okay.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh look, you got another potato.
Hope we can salvage that.
I am happy with Potato. I hope the Potato is happy with me.
A sniper turret with that many goddamn weapons?
I don't think that's a sniper turret anymore. Just saying.
That's what it says. Heavy sniper turret.
Yeah, whoever named that did a bad job of naming it.
Well, hopefully. It's not about to be much anymore.
Target destroyed.
See, I like that she's willing to admit that.
Yeah.
What she is doing for the state and because she was ordered to.
Yep.
Mission successful.
Again, she's a rat bastard, but she's upfront about being a rat bastard.
Yep.
The trick is finding out how you're being screwed over.
So let's see. Yeah, we get an extra 30% to our pay. Yeah, I got the right shoulder pretty banged up, but other than that, I mean the inexorable. Yeah, its right shoulder took quite a bit of damage too. But like I said, it can withstand that. And the fact that my mech and your mech both took out 4 mechs. You, potatoes. Me, overwhelming goddamn force.
There is no kill like overkill.
Yes.
I think I know what clan mech you'd have me in, and ironically, even if they, depending on how they do buffs in that game, it would fulfill a similar role as this. The Black Python / White Raven, depending on what era you're talking about. It can do a solid amount of damage, but the main thing it does is it's really good at hitting whatever it aims at. And that includes doing cold shots.
Well, in Mech Warrior 5, you don't do called shots. You're actually physically aiming the crosshairs.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go ahead and make a grasshopper.
It'll look good on your mantle.
And a Phoenix Hawk, apparently.
They gave us a part of a Vulcan. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, we needed that. They gave us a good laser, too.
Could have fun with that later.
And with that being the last mission in the Flashpoint.
So we did something distasteful, but I'm okay with this one for some weird reason. I'm oddly at peace with this.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech you wanted is back online.
The only problem with the Grasshopper is I made a superior version with the Black Knight.
Yeah, you really did. When the Chancellor's not happy, nobody's happy.
Yeah, nobody's safe.
Oh god, I remember on the Battletech forum, someone had made like signature line images / memes that people could use. And so there was a Capellan one that they made, and it was specifically for Romano Liao, Max's daughter. It was, I don't suffer from insanity. You suffer!
So, let's see. A good LRM-5, if I used LRM-5s. And I get to put together another, not Royal, but Black Knight. A
Decent
good
AC
leg mod, a good AC. And thanks for the cicada. Thanks for that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander. That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
I mean, again, if I didn't have this version, I would have this somewhere in my lineup.
Yep.
Just because it's a really damn good missile boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's one more flashpoint down. So that means it's time to call this a video.
Yep.
And it will be chopped up in about 3 to 4 parts, depending on things.
This
Probably-
LP is
probably
much
3.
bigger than anyone expected.
Yep, probably 3.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a problem for future me. So, when we come back, we've got another flashpoint like right there that needs to be done very soon.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 more that are kind of in the longer time frame. But yep, we will handle whatever the game throws at us next.
Mm-hmm.
With point blank annihilation.
Definitely.
So until then, take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.